Well, day one is done. It was interesting to say the least. It was pissing rain most of the day, and I spent most of the day soaked from the thigh down. That was super cool. Math was equal parts exciting and intimidating. Just intimidating because it's going to be a lot of material in a very short amount of time. Exciting because my professor spent the first hour of class just talking about the application of differential equations, which for me is like a whole new change of pace, because in all of my years in math classes, very little time has ever been devoted to application. It's all been theory, with one very small exception in Calc 1 when we did a little bit of like optimization. And so to spend a whole hour talking about like detailed applications of differential equations was just like, finally I get answers to my why questions. Why do we do this? What is this for? And my professor is like an actual professor, because I've never had an actual professor. I've always just had instructors. I'm not really sure of the differentiation there, no pun intended, but he actively does research in PDEs, partial differential equations. So that's pretty cool. So maybe if the opportunity arises and he takes on undergraduates to help him with research or something, again, I still have to figure out how undergrad research works, or if it exists at USF. But if it does, he might be, an outlet, and taking his class might be an opportunity for me and him, to get to know me and put a name with a face kind of thing, rather than just some random person showing up to his lab saying, hey, I want to work for you. It's going to be a lot of work. Tomorrow I'm going to verify my minimum number of hours I need for each mini semester in order to keep full BAH. I'm pretty sure it's 4 hours. And right now I'm taking 11 in one mini semester. So I'm probably going to drop my writing intensive course, which is my online one, which will just leave me with Spanish, which is 4 hours, and diffie-q, which is 3 hours, so that'll give me 7. And then I'll have my 4-hour math class, which is Intro to Abstract Math, in the second mini semester, which means I'll have 3 classes total, 11 hours total, and full BAH. And I'll be able to, cruise a little bit rather than just being swamped. Because last summer I took 14 hours, 10 of which was in one mini semester, and that was my hardest semester in college for sure, just because it was so much information in such a small amount of time. Definitely looking forward to it. Got my obligatory USF shirt today, so that's cool. What else? Got my student ID. Tried to figure out my parking issue, because I paid for parking and I have proof of payment. I have my receipt, which is what I put in my dash today, because I still 2 weeks later haven't gotten my permit in the mail, which I guess is just like some sticker you put on your thing. And I called them about it and was like, hey, what do I need to do? And they were like, we mail it. And I was like, no, I know you mail it. I'm not an idiot, but I haven't gotten it. And like, what do I need to do in the meantime? And he was like, well, you should get a temporary one until you get it in the mail. And I was like, okay, but what if it never comes in the mail? Because that's what it's looking like. It's going 10 miles through the mail. That should be a next day thing. So if it hasn't gotten here in 2 weeks, it's not coming at all. And he couldn't give me an answer to that. So I need an answer for that, because I'll be damned if I'm going to pay $90 twice for parking for a single semester. Pretty sure it was $90. Maybe it was a little bit less. Still exorbitant, in my opinion. So there's that. So once I get those two things figured out, it'll be smooth sailing and I can start chugging away. Still haven't gotten any of my stupid textbooks in the mail, Spanish or diffie-q. Diffie-q is supposed to be here tomorrow, so we'll see. And Spanish is supposed to be here Thursday, because it's coming from San Pablo, California. So I guess for the time being, since I don't have my textbook, I'm just gonna have to watch some tutorials or something on the YouTubes tonight, just to get my math in, since I'm trying really hard to have no zero math days. I'm gonna try and hold myself accountable to that. Anyways, it's looking good, looking promising, looking exciting for now. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.